Since the US establishment is hell-bent on talking about election meddling right now, I found it pretty funny that Hungary just accused the US of meddling in their election. The US State Department's Bureau of Democracy, Human Rights and Labor just announced it would be spending about $700,000, quote, for projects that increase citizens' access to objective information about domestic and global issues in Hungary, according to Politico. So, the US government wants to give Hungarians access to information that the US government wants them to have. The State Department says its goal with the effort is to support media outlets to produce fact-based reporting. Again, a fancy way of saying we want Hungarians to be told certain messages that would be beneficial to the US government. For their part, Hungary is not happy about it, saying it's a very strange thing to do for a country who's supposed to be an ally. If you're an ally, you shouldn't be dropping almost $1 million trying to influence citizens. You should be allowing that government to govern its citizens the way it sees fit. Hungary is a little confused then by the US's meddling. Now, regardless of what you think about Hungary and its current leadership, or whether you think about it at all, there's no denying that the US State Department is openly declaring an initiative to meddle in their politics by spreading information. In other words, our government is doing exactly what it's accusing Russia of doing last year. But you won't hear about US meddling on CNN or MSNBC, where they talk about meddling all the time, as if it were the evilest thing a country could do. So apparently it's okay when the US does it, and we do it quite a lot. In fact, according to Dr. Levin, a postdoctoral fellow at the Institute for Politics and Strategy at Carnegie Mellon, the US has meddled in the elections of no fewer than 47 countries, in 81 elections from 1946 to 2000. For those figures, Dr. Levin doesn't even take into account meddling in other countries' politics or economics through wars or sanctions. He only added up the instances where there was concrete proof of the US directly meddling in other countries' elections. 47 countries. We meddled in all of their elections. And we don't even try to be covert about it. Usually we brag about it, almost like what we're doing with Hungary right now. It just proves that when it comes to election meddling, the US is by far, truly, #1.